Now, Russia has quite a large number of famous worldwide composers.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, what is it about Russia that actually support the growth in?
Well, there's a lot of situations, a lot of memory in Russia, lots of, well, like World War II, World War II that start from the Leningrad. The composers just start writing a song, a piece that dedicate to this kind of situation. Yes, so they have very, well, they feel for their music and their heart, and they feel very sorry. Sometimes they wrote music for the unknown soldier. That means that just soldiers went to the war, but they never came back. So there's a lot of piece of music during the World War II and everything, yes.
Does being an Asian or a Thai be an obstacle for you in understanding this Western classical music?
Yes, of course, absolutely, absolutely. Because I am Thai, I am understanding more in Thai music or in like a Thai traditional music.
Right.
Because we have always listened every day in school, in everything. But in the other side of the world, in Western classical music, first time it's kind of very hard to understanding. But I used to play before. Chopin, Bach, Mozart, they are not very difficult to understand because they have very beautiful melody. But when I came to Russia and start playing Rachmaninoff, oh my God, it blows my mind. It's gonna, well, my head is gonna blow out because it's very difficult to understand Russian music. Because they have like, well, 2 or 3 lines of melody instead of one. Well, Chopin has, well, nocturne, they have 1 melodies, and this is a chord. But Rachmaninoff, 5 fingers, 5 melodies, their own melodies, own work, everything. Well, it's kind of very difficult, but I started to read. I started to gather some information from this piece. Why did he wrote for what, for whom, and when? So I try to imagine, to stick to that point. And I think for Asian people, they don't love classical, but they start very few people to listen to classical music because they think that it's very difficult to listen.
Say, some people think that classical music is difficult to understand, difficult to listen to. Some would just fall asleep. What would you tell them?
Well, first of all, try to listen easier piece of music, classical, because there are tons of music, tons of classical music. Just choose something like, well, like this. Yes, and I believe that lots of people heard this tone before, and this come from Mozart, and it's not very long, and it's very funny. On this one from. But now we used to play at the, in front of 7-Eleven. Yes, this tone of music, of course, everywhere. Everywhere it's classical music. It's very easy to listen. Yeah.
But for any classical music, how should we understand it as a listener?
Well, as a listener, if you're interested in some piece of music like this one, first of all, you have to know that who composed this, for what. This one is come from Beethoven, for this say, yes. It's German word, für. Für is a Füg, Füg Elis. Füg, it means for. Yeah, in English, Elis, it's a name, yes, of a girl. So he wrote this for what? If you try to Google it, it will have a history of this song. Well, he wrote for a girl, for Elis, that he loved her so much, but she didn't, reply his love back. So we can see that in his emotion when he wrote this song for her. It's like he tried to again. And this is a question. Maybe. And again.
Ask again for her love.
Yes. Well, this is my imagination because, well, when he composed this, there are like two elements here. And the next one. And again. This is her. This is Alice, I think. This one may be him. Beethoven. And now again Alice. Well, when I play, I imagine like this. Well, yes, of course. And well, this is a basic of this, how to try to understanding, because when you listen to this kind of music, you have to imagine. You have to try to imagine, not just like listen to music, that's all.
Yeah, it's good to hear, it's nice to listen to.
Yes, it's nice to listen to because lots of music are very beautiful. Eh? Beethoven also. Moonlight Sonata. Try to understand why it's Moonlight Sonata. It calls Moonlight Sonata because it's very predictable for the moon. When you listen alone, alone is very calm thinking because right hand just move like this, but left hand is like somebody just walking around, walking down and down, down. This one may be someone standing somewhere, watching the moon or thinking something.
You imagine all this?
Yes, of course. I have to imagine. If I have no imagine, so I couldn't play like this to be emotional. I would play like this. This is no imagination, just note, just strict to the paper, just strict to the what he wrote down. I would play like this. Of course, we can listen.
It's correct too, right?
Yes, it's correct too, but another guys play like this. Huh? You can feel his passion. You can feel the difference between two people playing the same song, right? It's like in Thai music also. Well, like what? Huh? Like this. From our king. Different. When another guy play like this, correct. It's nice, also nice, but I think this kind of piece called Rain, I think it should be more calm, like. Not like a storming rain come down like that. It's just like some calm, just rain in the forest. Huh? Very nice, very nice, very nice. Yes, of course. Wow.
So for me, listener, maybe I shouldn't use my head to listen, my heart to listen.
Yes, use your heart to listen. Use your heart. Not only just ear, just use your heart and try to imagine anything. When it's difficult to listen to classical music, if you would love to listen another classical music, maybe you should find some story about that. It helps you very much. It helps you. Yes, of course.